So you may have heard of this r/place and how it's completely tearing the internet apart, causing these wars between Twitch streamers and different groups on the internet, creating this big, beautiful canvas that highlights all of the internet's biggest interests. It's a very cool experiment. It's one of the only things that's actually been able to bring me to Reddit in the last few years. Personally, I'm not a big user of this website or anything like that, but this has been such a cool little experiment and I guess a really cool piece of internet history, to the point that I really have no other choice but to at least witness the greatness that this is. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and of course today we will be talking about none other than r/place and the massive war that has broken out since then. For those of you who don't know what we're talking about here today, r/place is a subreddit where a massive canvas was basically unleashed to the Reddit community. Every user has the ability to place 1 pixel on the entire board every few minutes, right? So with that, it created a lot of different projects from a lot of different people from a lot of different backgrounds, where dozens if not hundreds of users at a time were going together and coordinating on the map where they were going to create pixel art. And it's created things from different countries' flags to sports logos to memes to different communities' logos to all kinds of different things. And it's been pretty incredible to witness, to be honest with you, to see the internet come together and do something this cool. However, it's also created a pretty massive war, okay? So first, let's go ahead and talk about XQC, who's one of the biggest streamers on Twitch, and his contribution to the entire project. So basically, XQC and his audience were purpleizing, in a way, the entire canvas. Now, what this means is that they were going through and over other artworks and things like that, they were basically painting over them and quote-unquote vandalizing them and destroying them. This led to a bunch of other streamers jumping in on the fun. So one of the first raids, or at least one of the largest raids that XQC ended up pulling off, is the My Little Pony raid, which is where a bunch of My Little Pony fans went onto r/place and made their own pixel art. You're about to see how that ended up going.
I think is all garbanzo. I'm going and deleting this. Alright, boys, vote it up. Let's get it. Okay, I'm tired of waiting around and having chat do nothing. People are getting bored, and I don't blame them. Alright, boys.
So above Newgrounds logo?
Yeah, right above Newgrounds.
I am gonna post on the Reddit and donate to your stream about you being a bully.
Anything
My art is
under
perfect,
Lamon,
even though it's
all
open
the
to
way to
everyone to
Newgrounds,
use.
all the way to...
Now this has become like a massive internet phenomena, and it's actually, I think the last day of it is today that this whole thing is going on. And this was actually taken pretty seriously. In fact, it was enough to actually break a peak viewership record for Twitch, and it's become one of XQC's most popular streams just by doing this r/place stuff. But it's also led to some pretty ridiculous reactions and some pretty negative stuff happening as well, as XQC, after doing all of this, says he's received more death threats in like an hour than over the last 6 years alone. So
Dude, I'm not kidding. I have gotten more threats in an hour than I've gotten in 6 years combined. I'm not kidding. From changing pixels from a color to another on a corporate website that makes your fucking lights flash on your monitor to a piece of fucking plastic. Okay? Literally. I'm not even kidding. It is literally an actual corporate fucking website, social media that projects lights on your monitor. I don't even know what to tell you, dude.
Bottom right.
I mean, based on what I'm hearing here, he's not completely wrong. Like, I get it, you know, this is like a big thing going on online. People are having a lot of fun with it. I get that. But sending people death threats over something like this, I feel like is very ridiculous. I mean, at the end of the day, man, this is just the internet. And I get that while you go on r/place to try and paint these things that mean a lot to you or things that you're passionate about, it should never really lead you to, like, threaten somebody's life if they come along and grief it. At the end of the day, this stuff ends, like, within a few hours. So it's not, I just don't feel like it's that big of a deal to be sending death threats or anything like that. But honestly, a lot of positivity and a lot of cool stuff has come from this, though, and that's really what I want to kind of focus on here, because I think that that's really what's cool and important about this whole thing. So fans of a popular rhythm game called Osu coordinated very well to quickly deploy a circular logo. A Nordic Union emerged with 3 small flags for Iceland, Faroe Islands, and Åland. Tiny pixel art peppered the screen before a massive, and I mean gigantic, Ukrainian flag utterly bulldozed a horizontal stripe in the middle, making it clear how most of the r/place enjoyers feel about the Russo-Ukrainian war. There is a strongly worded anti-NFT sentiment, shoutouts to favorite online creators, and a GameStop logo with the words "Power to the Layers." It's got logos galore for Lego, Elden Ring, and the University of California, Berkeley. When a curse word emerged near the University of Michigan Block M logo, some worried that it was coming from the longtime rival, the Ohio State University. Fuck yeah, Ohio. But then someone messaged the word was coming from the hydration enthusiasts at r/hydro homies who were planning to write "fuck Nestle." That might be a better usage, honestly. A Canadian maple leaf sprouted odd fingers. And there's a slightly misshapen Rubik's Cube with a game of tic-tac-toe, and there are flags from around the world peppered throughout the canvas. When a long stripe in the colors of the German flag intersected with a long stripe in the colors of the pride flag, Redditors joked that there was a serious battle between the Germans and the gays. So this has just turned into an all-out war of fun and, of course, griefing, right? There's people who, you know, they're just there to paint cool messages or paint like the logo of their favorite game or company or something like that. Then you have people like XQC, whose audience was basically going around griefing stuff and messing with people's artwork, which of course is upsetting a lot of people. Now at the end of the day, man, like the reason that I really like this r/place thing is because at least finally, like some positive news is going on online. There's finally something that isn't inherently negative for the internet all to focus in on. I think it's a really cool little thing, man, and honestly, I kind of wish that it wasn't like so limited to just a couple of days. It would be really cool to see how this actually kind of sprouted over the years and kind of, I guess, reacted different to like different social changes, right? Like the article just said, there was a massive Ukrainian flag that was basically printed through the center of the entire thing. So wouldn't it be cool if like every time some sort of like, I guess, event happened, that there was somewhere that the internet could go and they could express their thoughts on this entire thing? That's what's really cool about r/place, is it gives people the ability to either be cool or to be assholes. You can go in grief or you can make cool artwork. There's your options. Or, well, you can just be one person who contributes one single pixel and never gets back on. It's really up to you, and it's got the internet completely by the balls right now. I mean, there's like massive Twitch streamers whose audiences are like basically at war and basically trying to make all these different changes to the board and everything like that. You got people peacefully collaborating and things, and honestly, I'm here for it, man. I think it's a really cool feature. I think it's something that really should be extended, and I know that there's not going to be an extension because I believe this happened again originally back all the way in 2017, and this is like the 5-year anniversary or whatever, so they brought it back. But I personally just think that that would be really cool to see. So anyway, I think it'd be really cool if the Optimus logo could be put on there, but honestly, I don't know how to coordinate it or anything. I don't know how I'm going to get that on there, so I doubt that there will ever be an Optimus logo. It'd be a pretty cool thing because today the channel actually turns 10 years old, but unfortunately, I don't think that's going to happen. I don't know how to coordinate this, and plus, I don't think that we'd be able to do it. There's so many people on the board, so a little unfortunate, but I mean, things happen how they happen. So anyway, that's the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, though, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're brand new around here on the channel. Follow me over on Twitter and Twitch at subtheoptimus. Make sure to check out Shop Opti down below. If you want to check this experiment out for yourself, go over to Reddit and check out r/place. You'll be able to see it. It's really cool, man. And with that being said, until my next video, this is Optimus, well, talking about r/place and signing out.